Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Bienvenidos a mi canal. This is not a makeup tutorial. I just really wanted to speak on my story, that my experience that I've been through. I did talk about it a lot over the past year and a half to 2 years now, and I feel comfortable to finally talk about it on my own channel. At the age of 17, I was diagnosed with acute kidney, and I didn't understand why this was happening to me. And I had so much things going on with me. I had my own first actual relationship. I had my first fashion show to do. I had all of these opportunities that I've always wanted for, and I really never thought that would happen to me. And unfortunately, my life had to stop for a second and really had to take care of my own health and my own physical self. It was just bizarre and very crazy to even really believe it was actually happening. And I had to make the decision to go on dialysis, and it was a very hard pill to swallow, that what's gonna happen to me, it's gonna be life-changing forever. And I mean, I'm very grateful for the experience. It was a very intense thing, because I didn't just went through that, I went through a whole breakup after that. But just that negativity energy that was being put on me, along with all these other things I had to deal with, was very painful. I mean, I don't have no more resentment towards that person, obviously, but it's just, it was very painful to go through in general, but it made me very strong as a person to overcome that. And when I started going to dialysis, I lost a lot of weight. I was originally 137 in my junior year, and I dropped tremendously in 2 weeks to 96 pounds. You can visually see in my face and in my body that I lost so much weight. I was very unhappy, and to even me verbally saying that, it's very bizarre, because I'm not a person who is really unhappy. I'm very positive, or I try to be as much as possible, no matter what. But I just felt very unhappy. I felt very unhappy, and I didn't think I would be alive. Even to this day, I didn't think I would. I didn't think I would be here doing what I love to do. And I'm very grateful for the experience regardless. And I was on dialysis, It was my second semester of my senior year, my last year. And I missed so much school. I thought I wasn't even going to graduate on time with everybody else. And luckily I did. But it was very scary, because I would go to school 8 till 1 or 2 p.m., then go straight to the dialysis clinic and be stuck into a machine for about 5 hours. And sometimes I would get really horrendous cramps everywhere on my legs, and I would really cry in pain, because it was too painful to bear. I felt dizzy. I felt nauseous. I felt like I just wanted to just die. Just thinking of it makes me it just scares me a lot, because I never would put myself in that mental space ever in my life. So this is where I am right now, dialysis, and they take out my blood in my tube, and this blood goes into this machine. And dialysis for me, it was hell, because my body is taking out all the blood, going into a tube, and then going to a machine, and then putting it back into your own body. And that itself, the process was so unbearing. I couldn't deal with it. I tried to deal with it, but I couldn't. I really couldn't. It was really painful to even experience that. But I push hard as much as I can possibly, and I try to put a smile on my face every single day and try to make it work. One time, I was on my way to the clinic, and I was just thinking to myself, why am I going through this? Why am I dealing with so much pain, so much change that I didn't want to go through? I still don't understand exactly why I went through that, but I'm also very grateful, because I'm really motivated to do what I want to do, and I live it like it's my last day. And I'm really grateful for that. But there was a moment in time I just really just wanted to kill myself. I was in the train station on my way to the clinic, and I was just thinking, what's the point? What's the whole point of this? What's the whole point? And for a second, I just opened the gate, and I was literally about to just kill myself in front of the train station. And I wanted the train to run over me and just finish me. I never admitted that on camera. But it was something, I was going through a really dark time in my life. My boyfriend at the time cheated on me, really disrespected. I just didn't feel in the right mental space at that time. And I just remembered myself, what made me motivate and wake up every day was makeup. And makeup is not just like my passion, makeup saved me. For me, makeup is just, it expresses everything I was going through. It was very therapeutic to do makeup because I wanted people to feel happy and find their own inner beauty, and that makes me happy to help people out. I've always wanted to help people out, and if any way I can, makeup was the thing to do, I would do it. One time when I was in dialysis, one of my tubes fell off, so I had to be sent to the emergency room. I really thought my life was over at that time. I was like, it's over, I'm done, you know? And I just felt very alone. My mom couldn't be there at the time because she was so busy with the kids. My dad was at work. I was the only one, you know? I was like, damn, am I just gonna just be gone right after that? It was a very intense moment in my life that I just thought that I was just gonna just be over. I'm so fucking grateful for everything that has happened to me. You know. I just felt sometimes when I was on dialysis, I felt like I couldn't be going out like everybody else, because I couldn't. I had to be on a machine for 5 hours for 3 times a week, doing all of that. But luckily, a year and a half of waiting, and luckily, instead of me waiting for 5 to 10 years, I got lucky and waited a year and a half for my kidney transplant. I got the call. I was with my friend at my old job, and I got the call, and I started jumping into tears because I was like, oh my God, is this serious? Am I gonna get this kidney transplant? Am I really gonna get it? And it was so surreal to believe that this pain and this suffering that I was going through is gonna be over. And I was on my way to the hospital. My mom and dad were really anxious, especially my dad. And I know me and my dad don't really have a great, relationship, but, it brought us very closer together, even to this day, because he doesn't care about how I live my life. He just cares that I'm alive. And in that moment, I literally hit me that he actually does love me and care for me. In that moment in time, I just realized that he does love me. And I guess that experience itself, I needed realization that my dad does love me. My mom was there for me, waiting for me at the hospital. Oh, we're matching. Okay. And I went to my room, super excited, very grateful, and I'm just very excited to even get it. Now, on my way to get my x-ray. I'm scared. In a way, I'm kind of scared. My reaction, how I feel about this, I kind of feel a little shook. I'm just scared of the pain, because I know how painful it's gonna be, like the recovery of it, because I'm just gonna be like, ugh. But out of everything, I'm just pretty good. Yeah, just waiting for my x-ray. It's 2:25 a.m. and I am on my way to surgery. ¿Estás nerviosa? ¿Cómo sientes? Hopefully, I'm gonna be knocked out by then, so yeah. went to anesthesia, and I was ready for my kidney transplant. I wake up and I'm really, really excited, but also I was in so much pain. But my best friend Malette and Kevin were there, and they supported me. They were the first people there in my transplant after I woke up. You know, I'm very, very grateful for everybody that supported me, even though I couldn't really realize it at that time because there was so much negative energy around me that I put myself through. And I'm saying this on camera. Thank you for everybody that has supported me in my health cause, supported me in any way, shape, or form, and I love you guys so, so much. Without you guys, I would not be here. I want to also thank my kidney and my transplant and my dialysis team for always motivating me to be healthy and think positive, because without you guys, I would not be here to this day. I would not be here doing what I love to do. And that's my story of my transplant. And for everyone here that's watching, I am healthy. I am actually happy, and I'm very optimistic, and I'm very grateful for the experience, even though it was a very painful situation. Even the people that wasn't really there for me, if you're watching this, I'm okay now. And I hope you are okay too, because at the end of the day, I want what's best for both of us. And I just want to just live my life, and you live your life. Thank you to my mom and dad and my family. Without you guys, I would feel like I wouldn't be the person who I am today. And I'm gonna live it like it's my last every single day. Thank you guys.